What is going on, guys? My name is RiFt KiiNg here, bringing you another video about online gaming entertainment. Today, I just wanted to share a little thought process of mine, bring a little light to the situation about, I'm sure you guys have all heard about Call of Duty sales in the community. If you guys keep up with Call of Duty or Call of Duty fans, or you don't even have to be Call of Duty fans, just keeping up with how are they doing, what's going on, what's new, what's good, what's bad. So, I just wanted to shine a little light on this situation. A lot of people are like, oh, Call of Duty's been getting worse. They suck. I mean, Ghost was pretty bad for me, but it wasn't disgustingly bad. Not as much hate as people are giving it, honestly. I mean, most Call of Duties, all Call of Duties that I've played have been good enough to play. And obviously it was good enough to play obviously because the sales that it got. But everyone is freaking out over these Call of Duty sales and how, oh, Call of Duty sales are going down. Call of Duty sales, oh, are they going to go bankrupt? Where are they going with this one? Nothing. No one's coming up with anything. Everyone's just scared for Call of Duty. Okay, I did a little research, and if you look on the screen right now, that is the official amount of Call of Duty sales. I don't know where I found that, but that is the Call of Duty sales in the past whatever timeline. Yes, if you do look at it, it has been going down, but let me show you something else. Now, if you look at this picture, you see the poverty rate in America, and that goes up, which means less people are being able to afford the games, especially the fact that these games are getting more and more expensive. Like $60 a game, some people can't afford that every year to buy a brand new Call of Duty. There's some people still getting the old Call of Duties like Black Ops 1, Black Ops 2, Modern Warfare 3, Modern Warfare 2, and they're getting them now instead of years and years and years ago like a lot of us did, and a lot of the more privileged people that weren't living in poverty and that could afford Xbox 360, all the accessories, Xbox Ones, and some people can't afford that kind of stuff. And it's kind of ridiculous how everyone's just pointing fingers at Call of Duty saying, you're not this, you're not that. I mean, yeah, the whole set date every single year is kind of dumb on Call of Duty's part, that if they need extra time to establish one of their games and they don't have the extra time because they're trying to push it out before it's actually ready. And that's how we see in all these games, all the glitches, all the problems, and all these campaign, multiplayer, hacks, mods, all this stuff. And I don't think it's intelligent of Call of Duty to be throwing games at us every single year at the exact same time. I mean, yeah, Call of Duty fans love it. Black Ops 3, I'm hoping and praying it's going to be terrific. I mean, I'm a big fan of the Black Ops trilogy, I can call it now. And, but just the fact that Call of Duty has been pushing games out too fast. I mean, what would you guys rather have? Go ahead and leave a comment. What would you guys rather have? A shitty game every year? Or would you guys rather have the game makers, producers, whatever, pushing harder every single 2 years, 2.5 years, just anything until they get their game done? Not saying that they can slack off the whole time and not do anything. I'm just saying that they need sometimes, like, look at Grand Theft Auto, for example. That pissed a lot of people off. But look at the game now. How many improvements it's gotten. I mean, yeah, we went through bumpy roads, but the improvements that Grand Theft Auto 5 has gotten is insane. And just the amount of time that Rockstar's put into it, even delaying it, yeah, we're going to be pissed at first, but as soon as we get the good game that we're looking for, everything's going to go out the window. There's honestly going to be no problem within the community, and if you give us a perfect game, you don't have anyone complaining about your game. There's no haters to your game. There's no one saying, hey, this is wrong with it, and this, that, and the other thing. If you spend the extra month, 2 months, 3 months, 6 months developing the correct game and just patching everything, extra testing, adding new content. I mean, the community loves new content. That just adding all that stuff will make the people go crazy. And raising Call of Duty price, even the poverty rate is so high right now, and just the people who don't play Call of Duty, who are like, "Oh, Battlefield's better. I don't like Call of Duty." I play both. It's just whatever's more fun. Call of Duty's been doing the same thing year after year after year. There's nothing different about their games. I mean, guns are different sometimes, there's different maps, but you look at Battlefield, dynamic maps. The maps move. Yeah, in Advanced Warfare there were a lot of dynamic maps, but you didn't have this asset of vehicles having fun. If you go on uh, YouTube and look at videos on Battlefield 4, all these people are having so much more fun than when you look up videos on Call of Duty. I mean, yeah, there might be a few, but what are you going to do? You can troll people. You can't really run them over with a vehicle or anything. You can't blow up your teammates. I mean, it's just little things like that that just encourage gamers like me and probably gamers like you guys just to the extra stretch to go and try and buy their game just for something different. I mean, yeah, we do like Call of Duty series, but I like pizza. Am I going to eat pizza every single day? Probably not. I mean, after a while, the same thing gets boring. And some people are just not a fan of the same thing happening over and over. I know I'm one of those people. I mean, throw the exosuit was a great thing to spice it up a little bit. But now you guys got to throw something else in there, Call of Duty. They got to throw something in there. I mean, exosuits were great. I liked exosuits, and I'm a big fan of the Black Ops trilogy, I guess. Yeah, trilogy. So, what can they do to better improve their game? What do you guys think? Leave me a comment down below. Well, I just want to thank you guys so much for watching, and I also wanted to add this last part in the video just to apologize to you guys a little bit. Because I have not been bringing you guys the content that I did promise by January. I've been busy. Just a lot of stuff has come up. Lots of problems within the family and just everything uh, related to everything went wrong at the wrong time. If you guys get what I'm saying, but I'm gonna leave the. Go ahead and check the description for my Twitter, the gaming Twitter, and my Instagram. And you guys can go ahead and follow that if you want. But please, if you would leave a like and a subscribe, that would help us out tremendously, help us get out there to a wider audience, and help RiFt Gaming get discovered for the great gaming potential that we really are. I'm RiFt KiiNg signing off. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'm out. Peace.